Hi Retro Crew, today we're going to be talking about Uncharted 2.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brian, and we're the Retro Sons.
I'm surprised we haven't talked about this one yet. It's my favorite Uncharted game.
Oh, it's the best.
The first one was good, but this one improved on it. Like, the controls were better, jumping was a little bit more accomplishable.
Yeah.
It's definitely doable.
If you saw a ledge that you could jump to, you actually could jump to it.
That's what I said. Isn't that what I said?
Like
The
I said,
first one, a lot of times you try to jump to it and you just like jump to its death.
they made the story bigger and they made it more globe-trotting.
Yeah.
And the first one was just a little bit on that one island for the most part.
Yeah, you started somewhere and then you went to that island.
Yeah, so there's a lot of backtracking. I mean, there is in all the Uncharted games.
That happens a lot!
Like I said, the world feels a bit bigger in this one.
Yeah. And I brought both my copies in today. I brought my Game of the Year edition. And then I brought the Nathan Drake collection too.
Cool.
But it starts out Nathan is on vacation somewhere, or just like, I don't know, at some Caribbean place.
Yeah, just hanging out.
His old friend Flynn and Chloe Fraser, who he pretends he doesn't know, but he does, come to hire him for a job.
Yes, I have a special project for you.
Stealing something from some museum that he's broken into before. That's where it all starts.
Yeah, well, it starts in media res with the train hanging off the cliff.
Oh yeah.
It kind of gives you a tutorial on the controls, the climbing, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like a flash forward or flashback or something.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what you would call it.
And I think on page 8 you have a flash sideways!
Kind of makes you wonder how he got into that situation, and really draws you in from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it flashes back to Flynn and Fraser hiring him for the job. Turns out they're trying to set him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flynn is anyways.
Flynn is.
I don't know if Chloe knows about it.
yeah, it's hard to know where Chloe really stands because she flip-flops a lot
Yeah.
in this one.
Stiff stop, stiff stop, stiff stop!
But she's in every game after this.
Yeah.
Is she in 4?
No,
Except for 4.
she gets her own game though.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
But this one's the longest, and what are they called? The
Guardians?
yeah, Guardians. I had it before, and now that we're here, I forgot it.
Yeah.
They're the best. They're better than the I don't know what the ones in the first game are called,
Think, man.
but they're better than them and the Jinn in the third game.
Descendants? No,
Yeah, I think so. Descendants.
could be, yeah. I think, well, that sounds right anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were scary, the Descendants, when you first see them in the first game, but then,
Yeah,
You
they're
come
easy
across-
to kill, so they're not that difficult.
yeah.
And then the Jinn, they just move around quick. They're easy to kill though once you can get them.
Yeah, and they turn out to be a hallucination anyway.
Yeah.
Not even real.
Oh, that's not real!
So,
Well, they're not real either in this one.
well, they are real. They're just disguised as Yeti
Yeah.
or something.
Yeti.
In Zorovich, he's imposing.
Yeah, Zoran. He's
Yeah.
the hardest bad
Did I
guy.
say
in the-
Zorovich?
Yeah.
Lazarevich.
Lazarevich, yeah, Zoran Lazarevich.
I think I'm thinking of Christopher Walken from A View to a Kill.
Maybe.
Zoran, no. Not
Max
Warren.
Zoran.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What of you? A kill.
You getting it.
I'm mixing up people, I guess.
Yeah. But bad Bond villain, by the way. Bad movie, too.
Yeah. We're not getting into that again.
Yeah,
The
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore thing.
Something to remember me by.
We did a top list, like a countdown, and this was both of our first, or number 1.
Mhm.
We'll put that list up here. But it's a great game. It's the longest Uncharted game, too, other than 4.
Mhm.
I gotta stop saying the longest there. Like, in every... Because
Yeah.
4 keeps throwing a monkey wrench in that. I guess I
Yeah.
just, like... I don't like 4, so I just forget about it.
I guess so.
It's a trilogy for me.
But why?
And Sully doesn't stick around this whole adventure. He's
No.
helping you out in the Borneo part, and then he bows out. Then
Yeah.
he shows up again at the end. Like just the wrap-up scene.
It's end.
You get Chloe joining you more.
Yeah, she's more. And then halfway through, Elena comes back.
Yeah. And I like to see that, how they had a rift. Like they were together at the end of the first one, and then something happened. We don't
Yeah.
really talk about it, but you can tell there was...
Something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they get back together in this one.
Mhm.
Then they end up together at the end.
And then they're married in 4.
I get married in the chapel, oh love!
I don't know if you
That's
remember
a-
that or not.
I didn't mention that.
I know.
I just said that. I'm forgetting about 4 altogether.
Not me.
But it's good, and that's when you get to like destroy a tank.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get to shoot down a couple helicopters.
Get to the chopper!
A lot of different stuff. One of them is while you're like on the back of a train.
Oh, yeah, that train level's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's fun, though.
Try it on crippling or whatever that.
I don't want to. And like I've said in our ranking video, I think this is the first one that started like the whole truck convoy.
Convoy over!
Yeah,
And those continued throughout the rest of the series, even in 4.
there's kind of one in the first game when Elena's driving through the jungle and you're in the back shooting 4-wheelers and trucks and stuff.
Not quite.
It's a little bit like that.
Well, he's not jumping from truck to truck.
No,
I consider it different.
no, but it
Yeah.
did start that, I guess.
Yeah.
It was similar though,
Similar, but not.
but not the same.
No.
Totally different.
Yeah, and there's no flashbacks or slow desert crawl spots in this one.
Right.
That's what makes this one the best, I think.
Agreed.
And Zoran is great.
And just the locales you can visit, like going up the mountain with Tenzin and
Yeah.
the supporting characters. Speaking
Yeah,
of
through the
Tenzin,
caves and everything. That's pretty fun.
just the humor.
Yeah,
Like when he's gonna throw the grappling hook, he's like, "Yeah, good luck. I know where you're going. Oh, you got it. Nice."
yeah.
And the whole ending part when she's asking how scared he was that she was gonna die. He's like,
Yeah,
4.
4.
He's like, "Those guardians were an 8."
What's a 10?
Clowns.
Clowns?
I hate clowns.
What's the matter? You don't like clowns?
Yeah, the writing is probably the best in this game out of all of them.
Right? And just the voice actors
Yeah.
all did a great job. The same ones from the first one and the third and fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was definitely the high point of the series, I think, though.
Mhm.
I wish you could throw grenades in this one.
Yeah, that was a good addition they did in number 3, but
How come that's the only game you can do that in? They took it out for 4.
I don't know.
And the Chloe game there.
Yeah. Yeah. I forget what it's called right now.
Me too, that's why I didn't say it.
I was gonna say Land O'Lakes, but that's butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember what it's called. It'll come to me, though.
Not Golden Abyss, because that's the PS Vita game.
Yeah.
It'll come to us.
I don't remember.
Lost Legacy.
That's it.
Yep.
It didn't come to me, it came to you.
And they're at the same time, maybe even slightly before you.
Yeah, and I remember like all the hype around this one coming out, like all the commercials. And like some guy said he was playing it, and his girlfriend thought they were watching a movie, so he couldn't stop playing. I don't know why that always stuck with me, but
I don't remember that at all.
no, because you probably weren't into Uncharted then, so you didn't
Yeah,
really
well,
look
then I
into
get
it.
into it later.
Don't pay attention to anything.
This one I can stick in and play anytime. The other, I was going to say 2, but the other 3, not really.
Well,
Lost Legacy is kind of a separate thing, I think, too.
yeah, it was kind of like DLC that just spun off into its own thing.
Yeah, it's kind of small.
Mhm.
Most of it's in that like hub world, but
Yeah.
you just have to travel back and forth between like towers.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That one's like you just stick in that one place, the Western Ghats or whatever they call it. You just have to drive to different towers and get your clues, and then you can kind of go elsewhere. But
Yeah. Uncharted 4 does that too. When you're looking for the pirate stuff in the different towers.
yeah,
It's a big part of the game. Well,
It's really not.
it's a pretty big chunk of it.
yeah, but the game's so big that it doesn't feel like it's overwhelming the whole game.
Yeah.
To me, anyway.
It's a big part, but it's a small part of the game.
Right.
I don't know how to say that exactly, but it takes a long time, but the game is so big that it doesn't really take a long time in the game
Yeah.
as a whole.
I think I understand.
Maybe it's just so boring it feels like it takes a long time.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
I don't like parts like that just extend the length of the game for no reason.
Mhm.
If there's like 2 towers you had to go to, that would be okay, but there's like a ton of them.
And I like the truck convoy part in that one probably the best. I wish you could cut right to it instead of doing the whole going through that tower and everything first.
Yeah.
Solving that mechanism.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're getting off topic of number 2.
yeah. Well, it's a series of games, so we can talk about the other ones.
Yeah, true.
You make very compelling argument.
But this one, the pacing is just great. It's got like 24 chapters, 22 chapters. It's a long game.
One thing I will say, I can't remember any of the, well, not many of the like puzzles in this one.
It's got less puzzles than the other ones, I think.
All I remember is like lining up those pictures, like carrying the certain shapes to the certain pictures,
Yeah.
and like turning those things. And then I think they do that to a like on a bigger scale, like bigger turning.
Yeah, there are. When you're with Flynn at the end there,
Yeah, right.
he keeps telling you to hurry up
Yeah,
because you're turning those big things to open a door or have something pop out of the floor that you can turn.
Right. Oh, and there's that big dagger you have to climb up and figure out how to lower the whole parts.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Which I like that part, yeah.
And then there's that thing when you're getting there, like he's got 4 different arms, and you have to put them in the right spots.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some, but there's not as many as the other games.
Not as memorable, I would say, too, but that's not really a detracting point, because I play these more for the action and stuff anyway, and there's got lots of it, like the building when you're in it and the helicopter shooting it down.
Yeah, I like that part.
And then the whole part across the rooftops, you have to figure out how to take down the helicopter.
Them having a helicopter is definitely cheating.
So the part right after that part?
Yeah, that whole part.
Yeah.
Just all of it. It's pretty good. And again, the whole train scene and climbing up the train. Then, like I said, it begins with that, and then you play up to that point again. So then you see how it happened.
Yeah, and then the second time through, it's a little bit different when you climb up.
Yeah, he says different things, and it's like different views and angles. And
yeah, because in the beginning you don't know what happened, but then you do. So he's talking about what happened
right
before it.
Yeah. And I think at the beginning it just shows him like find the dagger and then collapse, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then afterwards you do all that, and then he gets through, and you have to get through all the enemies.
Yeah. How'd they get there so fast?
I don't know.
There's no way to be able to find the dagger.
No. Just lucky, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the whole game though.
Yeah, it's challenging and it can be frustrating at times, but not like make you want to quit and never go back to it.
Yeah. Except for the last fight for you.
Yeah. Well, I always finish it, but it's annoying. And I try to do the, I don't know if it's cheating or just a trick to beat him.
Yeah, when you go under so he can't throw you.
Yeah. Or if he picks you up and just like you stay near one of the things and it always like
respawns so you can shoot it.
He wasn't listening.
But you never know if he's gonna like throw you away from it or anything like that.
Yeah,
Is that
if you
right?
get underneath, he can't throw you.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the way to cheese that one.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. You had said that while I was saying my part. I popped into my head.
Yeah, I said it, but you were saying your thoughts, so you didn't listen.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah. But he is the roughest bad guy to beat, even with that trick.
Right, because he takes the sap, so he ends up like the Guardians.
Yeah.
Or he drinks the sap. Takes the sap's a weird way to say it.
Just hit my ear wrong, but you know what? Forget it. I'm sorry.
And we never said it, but he's looking for the Chintamani stone in this game.
Yeah, it's just like a legendary thing that's supposed to give you powers, and they said that like Genghis Khan and all these other historical figures had only a fraction of it.
Yeah, and he wanted the whole thing. And it turned out just to be hardened chew sap, which he got right in the beginning out of the little thing he stole from the museum.
Oh yeah, the little resin.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of any bad parts, but there's not. Like the setting the bombs in Borneo, I like that, and the whole camp scene. And then I was thinking the when the place is collapsing at the end and you have to get away.
Yeah, but that's not bad either.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a good part.
Yeah, I don't think there is any bad parts that I can think of. There must be something, but
in a roundabout way, that's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
There's no bad parts.
I went straight to it. I'm not beating around the bush here.
You gotta pad this thing out.
No, I think you just stressed it out a bit.
Alright, so let us know what you think about this game. Let us know if you think it's the best. A lot of people like 4 the best, but not me. I like this one. 4 isn't my favorite. Like, comment, subscribe. There'll be an orb over here. Watch one of these 2 videos, and we'll see you in the future.
To talk more about the past.